Hey, Brandi.
Hi, Kaitlin.
It's so good to see you. I'm really thrilled that you decided to book this call while we're here at our retreat. I guess I shouldn't say call. We could do this in-person
Live?
session,
I know,
right?
I'm so excited for this.
So fun. So I'm curious because yesterday when we were all sitting around in the retreat, you're like, I am ready for a strategy session. So what was it that sparked it in you to say, like, I need to do this?
Well, now that I have finished my coach training and I have...
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. I have a much better understanding for where I want my business to go. And I have all these ideas that I want to go and put into place in 2025, and I just really want to use the next 3 months to set myself up for that.
Ooh.
And I really need a little bit of direction.
That's such a great point because, yeah, we are at the end of the year and it's easy to get distracted on our goals or go home from an event like this and just back into real life. So I love that you're already
I just want to
thinking
keep the
about-
momentum.
Yeah, that's amazing. Out of everything that you're working on, like right now in your business, which I know being here, it feels like probably a lot, but what would you say is your main business goal?
Well, my main business goal is to fill up my client list.
Tell me a little bit more about what that looks like.
I think I would like to have like 6. Like I have 1 client solidified for 2025, and I think I'd like about 5 more.
Got it. Yeah. Which congratulations, by the way, on your new paid in full client or full payment plan, right?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
She booked for a whole year.
What?
Yeah. It wasn't even on my radar.
Oh my gosh.
She found me on TikTok. We had a discovery call, and in the midst of the call, I said, well, what are you thinking? How long, what were you thinking that you wanted to work with me? In what capacity? And she's like, well, I don't know if 3 months is really enough. We hadn't talked about it at all, but she's like, I don't think 3 months is really enough. She's like, I really think a whole year. And we did some calculations. We worked it out to, we would do weekly for all the rest of the year, and then bi-weekly for the next 9 months after that.
Love that.
And then worked out the payment plan, and she was like, on the spot, without an obligation or hesitation, I'm in. And
yeah,
it just felt right.
That's just a testament to the training you've been doing and also your confidence. I mean, you are the confidence dealer after all. So the confidence you have just in what you're doing and how you can serve. And it's time that those people like start coming to your doors to receive
I think
that.
they will. It's all like coming together.
Yeah. That's so
The
awesome.
clearer I get on what I'm doing, the easier it's going to be.
Amazing. Well, what we're going to be doing today is talking through the different components of your business, right? Because I would say your goal is really common of wanting to generate revenue and wanting to get more clients through the doors. And sometimes we think, well, we need to do more marketing. But really there's like a hidden thing over here where it's like, well, we're really missing this foundational piece. Yeah. And so when we don't know where to direct our efforts, it can feel like nothing is happening. So the point of our call today is I'm going to go through these 6 different components of your business and ask you a series of questions. So each question has a possibility of 3 answers, and you'll just tell me which one resonates with you the most. And then we'll calculate a score for each section and kind of talk through the results. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Amazing. I'm excited to get started. So section 1 is all about the foundations of your business. So when it comes to your confidence in business and identity, would you say A, I have a clear understanding of my business and can clearly articulate who I am and what we do? B, I have a basic idea, but it could use improvement. Or C, I need to define my business idea.
I'm like a B+.
I love it. I love it. So would you think it's safe to choose B still, even though it's B+, or do you think it's more A?
I think B is safe.
Okay.
This weekend has really helped me get really more like dialed in.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. When it comes to your mission, vision, and core values, which we've talked about a lot throughout this retreat, would you say A, clearly defined and communicated, B, somewhat defined but not effectively communicated, or C, not clearly defined, need to establish and communicate?
I think I'm pretty clear on what my mission and my values are.
So A.
Yeah.
When it comes to the purpose of your company, A, clearly articulated and understood by all team members, meaning you, yourself, and I. B, somewhat clear but could be better communicated, or C, need to define and communicate the purpose of the company.
I think A.
Fabulous. All right, so I am going to score this section really quick. Awesome. Second section is products or services. So when it comes to your product or service development, A, I have a product that has been market tested and ready to sell. And I should say product or products. B, I have products or products that are ready but not tested. Or C, I'm not sure of our offerings and if they align with market demands.
I'm gonna go with B because I have a combination.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
When it comes to your product, service, or quality, A, high quality products and services with excellent testimonials. B, quality products and services but lacking client or social proof. Or C, quality issues need improvement.
Well, I'm just gonna have to say C maybe. Because
Really?
well, I'm somewhere between C and B. I guess because my actual like one-to-one program isn't really tested, and I just have this one new client. So I have that. Like I have some workshops
Yeah.
that I've done and have had good feedback on.
Yeah.
But then I have a lot of other things that are yet to be.
So B is that you have quality products or services but lacking client and social proof.
Yeah, I would say B.
I was gonna
We'll go.
say, you're the quality girl. I'm like, I wouldn't rate you out as a C, okay?
No.
And normally as a coach, I wouldn't tell you what to select, but that one I'm not gonna let you pick C, okay?
Okay.
When it comes to your product or service suite, A, I have a full suite of products or services that I feel great about. B, I have a product or service that I feel great about, but I need to scale. Or C, I have ideas, but I'm unclear of what to sell.
I know what to sell.
So A is that you have a full product or services, that a full suite that you feel really good about, or you have a product or service that you feel great about, but you need to scale.
I have a full suite. It's just ready to be launched.
Probably B. We want to scale that baby.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so third section is all about marketing. So when it comes to your target audience, would you say A, it's clearly defined and targeted effectively, B, somewhat identified but room for improvement, or C, undefined, need to identify and target the right audience?
I would say it's pretty defined.
Amazing. When it comes to your marketing strategies and lead generation, A, comprehensive and well-executed strategies resulting in desired number of leads monthly. B, some strategies but not fully optimized to gain desired number of leads. Or C, lack of effective marketing strategies resulting in not enough leads or sales.
I want C right now.
C,
Yeah.
brand visibility. A, strong online and offline presence. B, moderate visibility but needs improvement. Or C, low visibility, need to enhance brand presence.
I'm like a C plus right now.
I love it. Okay. Our fourth section is systems and operations. So when it comes to efficiency and operations, would you say A, streamlined and efficient processes, B, some inefficiencies need optimization, or C, significant operational challenges?
B.
When it comes to your customer experience, A, excellent customer satisfaction and feedback, B, satisfactory but occasional issues, or C, poor customer experience needs improvement?
I think
I would agree with you. You just shared with me that testimonial. I'm pretty sure that was like A+++. So when it comes to your systems management, A, well-managed systems that support all aspects of the business. B, some well-managed systems in place, but not in all aspects. Or C, I need to implement systems ASAP.
That's kind of a hard one because I'm kind of in transition on like my CRM.
Yeah.
I think.
And we were talking yesterday a little bit about like needing to create like an email system and a little bit of a funnel.
Definitely need an email system.
So maybe C?
Yeah.
All right. So almost done. We've got 2 more sections. This next one is about management and team. Now, because I have these conversations with a lot of solopreneurs like the 2 of us, I always like to reiterate that when I use the word team, that still refers to like self-leadership, right? So you can answer these questions from a place of how you lead yourself currently until we have a team. So when it comes to your leadership support for self, would you say that it's A, strong leadership and effective support of your team in place, or B, adequate leadership, room for improvement, or C, leadership and support team needs significant improvement?
I'm a B.
When it comes to your communication within the self, A, clear and open communication, B, some communication challenges, or C, significant communication issues?
A.
Okay, when it comes to your decision-making processes, A, efficient and collaborative if you have a team, B, some delays and challenges in decision-making, or C, decision-making processes need restructuring for better efficiency? All right, we are on the last section, which happens to be my personal favorite. Sales and financial. Woohoo! When it comes to your financial planning, A, comprehensive financial plan in place. B, basic financial planning could be more detailed, or C, no formal financial plan.
While I have come a long way in the last 6 months, just with being with IGC and getting my finances in order, I still feel like I have a long way to go. And it was something I was thinking about yesterday, was that I really want to work with somebody to figure out what I really need to make in order to leave my W-2. Like a 2 or 3 year plan.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that your head is like already there. So would you say that's B, like basic, but could be more detailed, or C, no formal?
Go with B.
Okay. Revenue goals. A, consistently meeting or exceeding revenue goals. B, meeting goals occasionally, or C, not meeting revenue goals consistently? C. And the last question, sales strategies and closing. So A, effective sales strategies in place and closing at a 40% close rate. B, some strategies but not consistently successful. Or C, ineffective sales strategies need improvement with a close rate under 25%.
I'm a B.
So I'm curious for you, like, what was that like for you to think of your business in those different aspects now that you are graduated? Because we've done this before and your business was in a different place.
Much different.
So curious, like, how did it feel for you to do it this time around?
Much clearer. I have a better understanding of what my marketing and what my brand is, so I can be more clear in where it's going.
I love that, because oftentimes, like I was saying at the beginning, we want more clients, but I think when we did this call the last time, you still were unclear on parts of your business. So it's like, how can we even possibly get more clients and sell when we really don't know what it is we're selling?
Exactly.
Right.
Or how we're selling it, or how we're getting them there, how are we making those transformations?
Yes.
So the more clear that you get on all of those things, the clearer you can get in.
Yeah, so I just want to, acknowledge and congratulate you on the work you have done. And truly, like, the area you scored highest in is foundations of the business. Like, that was almost a perfect score. So that just goes to show, like, what has happened and transpired over the last 6 months. The other places where you scored high were the actual products or services, right? We got a 6 out of 9 there, which, I'm not surprised about either, because that's really where you were putting your energy. So now it's like we have to complete this bridge of, great, we feel good over here, but now the bridge is we want to work with our clients. What is it that we need to do to complete that bridge? So the areas of opportunity that really were highlighted here during this assessment were 2 specific categories, which was marketing, which I know me and you have had some conversations around, as well as like the sales and financial aspect. Both of those things I would say are the next step in growing a coaching business, right? We have to get some of these preliminary places. So, after hearing that these were your results and the areas that kind of have room for immediate attention, if you will, like, what would you say stands out to you?
I think it really is going to come down to the marketing and like figuring out when to market certain things, to launch them with enough lead time to fill them up and make it a good launch. Make it successful.
Yeah, I really hear that, and I think that you're right on target with knowing that that's your next move. The point of these sessions, right, is to not leave here doing the same thing. That's the definition of insanity, right? We know if we keep doing the same thing over and over again, we're just going to keep getting the same result, and the result is that we want more clients. So I have a couple of recommendations that I would love to share with you as far as like next steps. I would say I'm going to give you these recommendations in sort of a tiered manner, if you will, from my number 1 recommendation to, the bottom. They all are important and they have different commitment levels, if you will. So the first thing I would recommend is obviously level 2, because it feels so obvious in terms of where you're going and the things you want and the support you're desiring. So that not only is going to help you with the marketing aspect of it, getting more detailed in your coaching and expanding your skills, but it's also going to continue to provide you with the community, the support, and even going deeper into those like next level business components. My second recommendation to you, which is something we've talked about before, of course, is one-on-one coaching, because that's going to get into some of these little nuanced pieces of your business. And lastly, which is, obviously going to take the most effort on your end, but it would be to use the tools from this retreat, specifically like the marketing calendar, and putting those pieces into place and using your content as well as your branding to call in those clients that you've been working with. So I know there's like I said, a variety of different options, but when I share that with you, like, what is coming up for you in terms of what would feel like a good next step?
I feel like I'm ready to take all of this content, branding, marketing, information that I've gotten here this weekend and put it all into practice. That for sure is my next step. And really see where I can take that. I still have some thinking to do about level 2. But it's not out of the question.
Amazing. Well, thank you for doing this strategy session with me. I really love watching you grow your business and step into this next level of yourself, and just inspiring to watch what you're doing in the world. So thank you, Brandi.